Mind Ultra TV. We don't just tell it,
Crowns in
we
our
show
heads,
it.
South Africans, kings. Youngster, Copa, and EJ.
What up, everybody? The name is it's DJ Sabby. That's who I am. That's how people know me. Sabby means the best thing ever, the opposite of shabby. I'm a radio DJ, TV personality, a hustler of note. Oh no, get paid. You know, team no sleep. We've been out here in these streets. So yeah, man. That's who I am. Come all the way from KZN, small township called Imandeni. So that's where I grew up.
Started with some problems, now we deal with handshakes. Started from a
Describe myself as a very colorful person. I know what I want in life. Ambitious. I'm humble. I respect other people despite your job title. You know, that's me, man. I'm very grounded, you know, but at the same time, I don't take gag.
You playing games, but it ain't no time.
Started at the age of 14. That's when I was introduced to radio, not by choice. I used to be that guy who was making noise in the basketball courts all the time when dudes be like, yeah, I'm a man, you whack, man. You can't do a layup like that. One of the station managers on one of the radio stations said, yo, why don't you come and do all those things on air? And it didn't make sense to me, speak on the microphone with no one listening, but actually there's people listening. So that's where the journey started, did narrowcasting, got my teeth over there. And then I decided, you know what, this is what I want to do. Came up to Johannesburg 208, did radio production at Namisa, interned with them, joined KFM in Cape Town. From there onwards, moved up to Johannesburg, joined Highveld Stereo, and went back to YFM because initially that's where I wanted to be, but I felt like Y was too cool for me. But you know, I decided to join the Y Academy. I did the Y Academy, did traffic on Y, did late night on Y. Today I'm doing a weekend breakfast show, 9 to 12 on YFM. So more or less on my radio, I've always been persistent on it. I've always tried to be consistent. I've tried to make sure that I do as much as I can. And then with TV, it started with Boni Sanani. You know, that's where I got my first break. You know, it's on SABC One. I still do the show to this day. What keeps me going? It's the hunger of the past, man. You know, my mama used to make 150 a week, and she made sure that I'm a happy ninja. So all those things, they just drive me, man. You know how hard it used to be back then to how we're living now. So it's just one of those things.
Remember this. Quit the hard knocks of life, left marks with the scars.
Well, some people have cars. If you can afford cars, you can't change them, obviously. I love watches, man. Like, I really believe I'm a watch collector. I just love buying watches and having them on as an accessory. I have a lot of watches. Some of them I've even lost. I love sneakers also. I love sneakers. I love trying chicken wings. That's something also I love doing. Like, I still long to find a place that has better chicken wings. I look up to Ryan Seacrest, man. I think that guy is just an empire himself. You know, he does not sleep. You know, he knows what he's doing next month today, so he's practically been there. He's done it already. I look up to that dude. I look up to Proverb, man. I think Verb has been able to do things that most black entertainers would like to do, man. He's now a crossover brand. You know, we talk black, white, they know who Verb is, and he's still doing his hip hop music, and it relates to you to this day, even though he's been around for so many years in this industry and how he's grown throughout the years. I look up to Verb for that. I look up to guys like DJ Spoo, man. Spoo's story is amazing. It's phenomenal when you read about it, to how he started to where he is today. He's now a dude who's been nominated by Forbes. So Forbes knows who he is. You know, he takes time out in his schedule to go chat to young kids. And I think that's why I even started doing TV and radio trainings, because I think that how I got to where I am now I can share those skills with some other people, you know, in the streets. I look up to Linda Sbia on Ukhozi FM. You know, I was listening to him this morning, and it actually made me realize, Guti, throughout all the years that Linda's been on air, man, he never disappoints any day. So those are some of the guys I look up to, man, and you gotta acknowledge them. You gotta give them credits to where it's due. It's just, you know, you gotta look up to girls like Bonang also. I think Bonang is an inspiration. You know, started doing her thing on SABC2 with Marshmallows. You know, and look at her now. You know, you can't touch her. She's a force to be reckoned. So the list is endless to people that I look up to, I draw energy from, and yeah, man. Salute to all those guys I mentioned, and salute to you if you're doing your thing out there. When I was 10, no, 9 actually, my father came home and told me that, you know, your marks are looking very nice in front of him. I think you should become a scientist. So I believed that. For a very long time, I thought I was going to become a scientist. And then when I was 10, I started playing basketball. There was a point in my life I thought I was going to go pro. I thought I was going to be a shooting guard. I was going to be the best thing after Iverson on the courts. But then I don't know, man. I think the weight and being short just didn't play my part. There was a point I thought I was going to play soccer. But nah, man, soccer was just rough, and running around for 90 minutes, I was like, nah, man, it's not gonna work. And then, man, radio came along, and it's just been the whole idea of just being part of people's lives. And you've never met them. I've always fallen in love with that. But if it wasn't, I don't know what else I'll be doing, man. I don't know. Maybe I'll become a lawyer. Not that I'm a great liar, but I think I know how to back myself up, man. So I think that's what I'll be doing. So I think maybe a lawyer or a salesperson. I think I got amazing sales skills. I think I'd find myself working in a marketing department somewhere, become a market exec.
Hunting, I'm out for blood, and when I'm stunting, it's not for broads. I got them nutsing.
Just do you, man, you know. Take your time, whatever you want to do. Take your time in whatever you aspire to become one day. But this is what I always tell young people: be patient, eh? Like this thing takes time. Whatever you want to do, it takes time. Give yourself time and make time, you know, perfect your craft. There's a whole lot of things that I can tell you, but I can't tell you to be used. There's already a Sabi in these streets. There's already whatever, you know. So the whatever is you. And so come into this game, man, and just do you and stand out, because originality is key in this day and age that we're living. And yeah, man, make sure you catch me on the radio Saturday and Sunday between 9 and 12 o'clock on YFM in the mornings. That's where you can catch me. Also on Mondays between 10 and 12. It's called Live and Rewind. So those are the places you can check me out. SABC1, Bonisa 9630 on Sundays. Yeah, man, get paid on these streets. Those are the last words. Gotta push. That's something also you need to learn. Sell yourself. Yeah. It's the best thing ever, signing out. Cheers. At DJ_Savvy on Twitter. The DJ Savvy World on Facebook. Just click like. It's that simple. Thank you very much.
Kill a song with the God until the morning, till I'm also tell them on. Come on, I'ma come up with the shit and I just body y'all. Nego shell for God. Gunini sa God. Hunga sabi sa God. Abaso kola mabona. Highlander by your force. That's how we know yes cost. I'm so here was a board. Do ya ching was a hola. Ya speed to the morning. So speed I'm a call.